Hey, welcome to our Tuesday hip workout. Just going to give another 30 or 40 seconds for a few more people to join and then we'll get started. All right, perfect. So 4:30, we'll get started. So welcome. So today we're going to be doing an AMRAP. So we're going to try and do as many rounds as possible as we can of the 5 exercises within our 10-minute time frame. So we're going to be doing 10 reps of each. And I'll explain the exercises in each of the groups when we're about to go into that group. As always, you go at your own pace when you're going through this. If I'm going a little bit faster and you feel like you need to slow it down, no problem. And if you feel like I'm going a little bit slow and you want to speed it up, no problem. Just make sure you're doing all the exercises with proper technique. You're focusing on that form so you're getting the most out of them, and then you're not putting yourself at any risk for an injury. So that's the key when we're going through this. And then lastly, make sure you're having fun while you're going through the workouts. Let's get started with our warm-up. So I'm going to start down on the ground. I like to warm up the hips, so we're going to start by warming up the glutes. I'm going to take my left leg, my left knee's forward, my right leg's pulled in behind me, hands on either side of my knee, nice and tall through my spine, and I'm going to hinge forward from my hips to feel that stretch through my glutes. From there, I'm just going to scan a little bit. I can see where it feels tight. For me, it's a little bit tight right there. I'm just going to sink into it a little more. I can breathe into it, feeling that stretch. So once I've got that stretch there, I'm going to come up, hands on either side of the knee. I'm going to walk away from my feet. So I'm walking away from my feet with my hands, looking over my left shoulder, big stretch through the front of that right hip. Look over, increase that stretch, reach a little bit back. And that's good. So we're going to switch legs and we're going to hit the other side. So now it's going to be my right knee is pointing forward. Left leg's pulled in behind me, hands on either side of that right knee, nice and tall through my spine, hinging forward from my hips. Feeling that stretch through my glutes, doing a little scan to see where it feels the tightest, and then I'm just going to drop into it a little bit deeper if I can. Getting that gentle stretch through the hips. Good. From there, I'm going to come up, hands on either side of the knee. I'm going to walk away from my feet, looking over my right shoulder now, big stretch through my left hip. Looking over that shoulder. Good. Got everything mobilized through the hips there. We're going to pop up now. I'm going to tie in the upper body. So I'm going to reach back with my right hand, elbow to my knee. So I'm reaching back. As I reach back, feel that stretch through the chest, the shoulder, and then I'm going to come back across elbow to knee. So I'm kind of connecting the body there, getting my core engaged, getting a little bit of stability through this right leg. Good. Then we're going to do the other side. So left hand reaches back, elbow to knee. Left hand reaches back, elbow to knee. Open up. Open up. And one more. Good. Let's do a couple arm circles. So another way to open up the chest. Reaching back, thumbs point back at the top. Squeeze the shoulder blades down and together. Just doing a little arm circle, opening things up, activating the shoulders. Good. So now we're going to do a little forward lunge. So I'm going to step into a lunge. It can be all the way into a lunge, just quarter way, and then I'm going to rotate to that side, so to my left side. Step with my left leg, land, rotate that way. Getting a little bit of a stretch through the core and a little bit of activation through the core as well. One more, I'm step, rotate, drive up. So we're going to hit the other side now. So right leg, I'm going to step, I'm going to rotate to the right. And I'm feeling a little stiffness through my hip flexor here. Even when I step, I get a little stretch through that hip flexor as I rotate, drive up. Step, land on that right, rotate, drive up. One more step, land, rotate, drive back up. Great. So we're all warmed up, we're ready to go. So the first group of exercises we're going to have, 5 exercises. We're going to do 10 reps of each as we go through. And then again, we're going to see how many rounds we can get. So the first exercise is straight leg dips. So if you have a chair, a couch, stairs, whatever it may be, you can use that. So I'm going to get on there. My legs are nice and straight. I'm going to go down into my dip, back up. Okay? So I'll do my 10 reps of that. If you don't have a chair or anything available, no problem. We can do it on the ground. So my legs are straight. My hands are behind me. I'm just going to get a little less range when I'm doing that straight leg dip off the ground. But no problem. It'll isolate your triceps a little bit more. Second exercise is going to be a squat with lateral walks. So I'm going down into a squat, so a little bit deeper, and then I'm just going to do my lateral walks. Okay? I'll do whatever I can this way, and then I'm going to go back. If you're at home, maybe you do 5 one way and then 5 back the other way to get your 10 if you have the space. After that, we're going to do hand release push-up. So it can be done modified or it can be done in a regular push-up style, but essentially what it's going to look like is this. Go in my push-up position. I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom. I'm going to take my hands off the ground, and then I'm going to push myself up. So it just ensures that we move through that full range of motion, and that we also have to initiate that movement from kind of a static position at the bottom. So it could be a little bit more challenging, but no problem. If we need to, we can do it off the knees, same thing. So I'm off the knees, all the way down, hands release, push back up. Okay? Then we have a single leg glute bridge. So we've done a few of these before, but we're on our back. Okay, my right leg goes out, I'm on my left leg, and I'm going to extend my hip up, full extension. Pushing the foot in the ground, squeezing my glute. 10 on one side, the next round I'll do 10 on the other side. And then the last one is a typewriter push-up. So it's a push-up, but what we're going to do as we do the push-up, we're going to kind of lean more to one side. So let's give it a go here. So I'm in my push-up position. I'm just going to come over here a little more, and then on the next one, like a typewriter, I'm onto the other side. Okay? Those are long extinct things, typewriters, but that's what we're going to go like. So more to one side, up, and then we'll go to the other side. 10 reps of that. So a lot of pushing here, so we'll really feel our triceps and chest for this workout. So we're going to do that as many rounds as we can in 10 minutes. So we'll get started here. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. We're going to start with the straight leg dips. So we're on there. Legs are straight. 10 reps. 2, 3, 4. That tension in the triceps. And 10. Okay. So then we're on to our squat to the lateral walk. So nice and low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stay deep in that squat. 9 and 10. Hand release push-ups. Okay, so we're in that push-up, all the way down, hands come off, drive yourself up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, this one's going to be a challenging one on the upper body, I can tell. Okay, we're into the glute bridges here. So single leg, one leg's out straight. I'm going to start on my left side. Push that foot in. Squeeze the glute. 9, 10, okay. Ooh, those are adding up already. Okay, typewriter push-up. So back in that push-up position. Again, this can be modified as well if you need. We're just going a little more to that one side. And then on the next one, a little more to the other. 3, 4, 5. Wow, those ones are challenging after those other push-ups. Okay, so first round down. Now on to the straight leg dips. Here we go. Second round. You guys will have to bear with me. I'm feeling just a little less than 100% today, but I'm going to give it my all here. So by all means, tell me how many rounds you get compared to me. in the squats now. So in that squat lateral walk. 4, 9, 10. Okay, so 10 there. Now we're into our hand release push-ups again. Oof, I'm gonna go modified on these because my triceps are already shot. So modified, still a nice straight line. All the way down, core is tight, hands come off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's 10. And then we're onto our back. Gonna be our right side. Gets those glute bridges. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push that hip in, core stays tight. And time. Okay. Next, back onto those typewriter push-ups. So I'm gonna stay in that modified version. That's feeling good for me today. And then we're just shifting the weight more to that one side and then to the other. Oh, 10, wow. Okay, we made it, 2 rounds. Okay, I'm doing my straight leg dips on the ground on this one. I'm gonna see if this little change makes any difference for me. Okay, so legs are straight, up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whoa! Triceps are screaming. Okay, into that squat with the lateral walk. So getting low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got this. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Hand release push-ups. I'm going modified now. Okay. Off the knees. Hands them off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10 of those. Back into my glute bridges. Single leg. Leg straight on my left leg now. Push the foot in, squeeze the glutes. 2. 4. Fully extend that hip. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, there we go. Typewriter push-ups again. Okay. I'm going to give you guys an update on time because I need it. So 3:46. We got 3:46 left. Typewriter push-ups. So one side, over to the other. Remember, focus on form here. It's about the quality of those reps. Need a little rest like I do? No problem. Take a little breath at the top. If you're powering through, good work. Wow. And 10. Okay. So back into those straight leg dips. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good work, good work. Okay, back into our squats. Get low, and then there's that lateral movement. 3. And 10. Good. I always feel like I'm going to body check that computer monitor there. Okay, so hand release push-ups. Okay. Core is tight, nice straight line, down, lift, drive through the upper body. Keep that core tight. And 10. Okay. I think we got 2 minutes left, folks. 2 minutes. We can do this. Okay, I'm back down. Glute bridge. Right side now. 2, 10. Okay, great. So we're back up, and the typewriter push-ups again. Okay, upper body focus day, core stays tight again. Whew, those are building up. Whew. Last one. Okay, there we go. Okay, 1 minute left. Let's push this last bit. See what we can get. Straight leg dips. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Okay. Into the squats. So get nice and low, and that lateral shuffle. Okay, and we're into our push-ups. Hand release push-ups. See what we can get here at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And, oh, that was not easy. See where we're time-wise here. Okay, and that's time. Not sure what happened there to my timer, but that was definitely time, folks. Okay, so first round's down there. First group of exercises. I am really feeling the upper body. I'm not sure about you guys, but on those last push-ups, whew, I didn't know I was going to come up out of the bottom. So grab a drink of water if you need. Grab a little breather. I'm going to recover. And then make sure that my ringer's on here so my timer actually goes off this time. Okay, so group 2 of exercises, I'll introduce them now, and then we'll run through. So prone T-raise is our first one. So we'll be down, lying on our chest, on our stomach, arms out in this T position, and then we'll just be lifting up off the ground, okay? So lying down, just lifting a little bit with our shoulder blades, 10 reps of that. Second exercise would be a sumo deadlift. So nice wide stance, whatever's comfortable for you. And then you need to make sure that when you're hinging, that your knees will stay out. We don't want them falling in like this. So get your width that's going to work for you, okay? And it's a hinge from the hip. So it'll be get your stance that works for you, open the knees as you go down, and a little hinge from the hip. Okay, so hinge from the hip. You'll feel the hamstrings, a little bit of your inner groin work in there. Single leg dips. Ooh, we're getting single leg now. So even a little bit more challenging. So single leg. I'm going down to my dip. I'm driving up. Okay? So it can be done on your chair, your couch, stair, or it can also be done on the floor. Okay? Around the world, fire hydrants. Okay, so this is a great one for hip mobility, hip activation. So we're on all fours here. Hands are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. Drive my heel back, so straight back with my leg, out to the side, back around. Back, out to the side, back around. So I'm kind of doing that around the world movement. And then last one's close grip push-ups. We're really going to hammer the triceps some more in the chest. So the hands will be closer together, elbows will be more under your side. You feel a little more tricep activation as we're going through that push-up. Again, these can be done modified or regular. So let's see if I can get the first one regular. Down and then driving up. So again, hands a little closer, elbows a little more to the side, a little more tricep with that one. All right, so there's our group 2 exercises. So let's get started with the prone T raises in 3, 2, 1, and go. 10 reps. Thumbs towards the ceiling. Good. You really feel those in the back of the shoulders and the rotator cuff. So sumo deadlift, so nice wide stance. 10 reps. 1, 2. You don't necessarily have to touch the floor. You're just going to hinge from the hip. Make sure your back stays flat. Okay, so we shouldn't round through the back. We want that movement to come from the hips. 10, okay. Single leg dips. I'm going to start on the ground here because I think my triceps are going to be done by the end of this. 1, 2. So I'm on one leg. So it's engaging that leg a little more core activation. 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Around the world. So fire hydrants. So I'm going to start with my left side. Kick my chair, so it goes back, out to the side, back in. 2, 3, 4. Try and keep your core stable while you're going through this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. And then our close grip push-ups. So close grip push-ups, I'm a little closer. I'm going to start modified because I know I'll be feeling it a lot. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 10. Okay. Great. So first round down, back into our prone T raises. So don't even need to get up. Keep your head in contact with the ground. Okay, great. 10 of those. Okay, back into sumo deadlifts. So we're getting up now. So wide stance, whatever feels comfortable. Good. Open the knees, hinge from the hip. Torso is going to fall forward. Back's going to stay flat. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Should feel the back of the legs there. Okay, so then we're into our single leg dips. I'm going to go with my right leg now. 1, 2, 3. And if you're keeping your legs straight during that, you're going to feel a lot of hamstring. I feel a decent amount of hamstring activation there. So now we're going to do the around the world fire hydrants. You guys a quick check-in. So we've got 6 minutes left, 6:46 left. Okay, drive the heel back, out to the side, in. Drive. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Squeeze the glute as you're extending that hip. Legs should go out nice and straight, right out behind you. And then last one is close grip push-ups. Okay, close grip. I'm going modified. 3. Remember, those arms are a little closer to your sides. 6. 8. 9. 10. Good work, good work. Keep your core tight during that. We don't want to feel the low back at all. Tensions in the triceps and in the chest. Okay, we're back down, prone T's. Feel that squeeze between the shoulder blades. Okay, 10 reps there. Back up, we're into that sumo deadlift. So hinge. Good. Nice wide stance. Make sure the back stays flat. So mobility is coming from our hips here. Standing tall, extending the hip at the top. 10, good. Okay, we're halfway, 5 minutes left. Sumo, so now we're into the single leg dips. So left leg, out, engaged. Okay. After that, we're into the around the world. Okay. Hands under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. Drive that heel straight back. Squeeze your glute, and then around. Good work, good work. Okay, close grip push-ups now. Again, whatever version you need. If it's modified, if you're still doing them off your toes, then that's great. Try and get that full range as you can. And time. Okay, done that one. So back into the prone tees. We got 330 left. Let's see what we can get in the last 330. Okay, prone tees done. Up into the sumo deadlifts. So whatever width of stance you can, open those knees, keep them tracking with your toes. Hinge from your hip. Whatever's comfortable for you, whatever range, you can keep that back nice and flat. We don't want it rounding. Okay. So around the world. Oh, no, sorry. Single leg dips. Right leg now, nice and straight. And up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And then we're going to do the around the world. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Drive that heel for your glute squeeze out to the side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, good job, good job. Close grip push-ups. Whew. These ones are definitely my nemesis in this one. Okay, that close grip. On the knees, core is tight for me. Drive up, core stays tight. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Time. Okay, so done those 10. Prone tees next. I think we got about a minute and a half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10. Okay, good work, good work. Okay, you're doing good, doing good. Keep that up. I know this one is a challenging one for me. You go at your pace. Sumo deadlifts now. Hinge from that hip. Stand tall, squeeze the glutes. The legs going. We keep that back flat. So really try and encourage that movement to come from the hips and the legs. Okay, so we're down into the single leg dips. Left leg now. If you need to, you can turn your hands out to the side a little on these. Good, 10 reps there. Now we're into the around the world. So left leg, hands on the shoulders, knees under the hips. 2, 3, Drive that heel back, squeeze the glute at the end range there. And time. Saved by the bell there. Didn't have to do those close grip push-ups again. I'm thankful for that today because they were challenging, but pushed through. We did it. So that's our second group done. Excellent work. Just grab a drink if you need. And then I'm just going to run us through a little cool down. Lengthen some of those muscles that maybe got a little tight over the day. Focus on our breathing to help us recover. Come back to that resting state. And then we can enjoy our evening. Okay, so we'll get started with our cool down. I'm going to reach both hands up. I'm going to grab my right wrist with my left hand. And I'm just going to lean to my left. I'm going to really focus on my breathing. And I'm pulling my right wrist a little with my left hand to get that stretch all down the right side of my body. So I'm going to do the other side. Hands go up. Grabbing the left wrist with the right hand. Leaning over. Focus on that breathing. And let the arm drop down in front. Okay, so we can grab onto a wall if we need. Grab the foot, pull the heel towards your bum. Gonna get a nice stretch through the front of the leg into the hip. You push your hip forward a little. Make sure your core stays tight so you don't arch your low back. You feel that stretch all down the front side of your body. Keep the breathing going. And then we're gonna hit the other side. So I'm gonna turn around, grab my other foot, pull the heel towards my bum, push my hip forward, my core stays tight. And I'm breathing nice and deep, nice and slow. Feeling that lengthening all down the front of my hip into my quad. Good. And then the last piece, so we're going to stretch a little bit of the back side of the body. So we're going to reach up, hinging forward from the hips, letting the weight of your body just drop you forward. Reach as low as you comfortably can, and then just walk your way back up. Reach. Hinging forward and feeling that all down through my hamstrings, my calves even, a little bit through my lower back, even through my upper back as I really let myself drop forward and stretch everything out. Whew. And that's great. Good work. Made it through a challenging HIIT workout. I know I was definitely feeling that one, so thanks for sweating and working along with me. Have an amazing evening, and hopefully we'll see you back again soon. Bye. Ooh.